pretty financially responsible, but I also do still like to spend money, and there's things that I still do splurge on. So here's a super objective way to tell yourself whether or not you're able to splurge on an item. To give you an example, last year I used this method when I splurged on my Breville. I went to TJ Maxx one day and I found it for $500 kind of randomly. I knew I wanted a Breville for a while, but when I walked into TJ Maxx, I wasn't walking in with the intent of spending $500 on a Breville. Here's my method for objectively deciding whether or not you're able to splurge. If you've been following me, you know I love a high yield savings account. You also know that I love organizing my high yield savings account. So instead of just throwing money randomly into a savings account every month, you're kind of like breaking it out and organizing it so that all of your money has a purpose and you know exactly what the money in your savings account is there for. A few years ago, I made a bucket in my high yield savings account that I labeled fun money, which basically at the end of every month, if I have any additional money left over, I'll throw it into my fun money sinking fund. So the money's just kind of building up without a clear purpose of what I'm going to inevitably spend that money on. But when there is a big item that I do want to splurge on that doesn't necessarily like fit into my monthly budget, then I go back into my fun money sinking fund, and if the money is there, I buy it. If the money's not there, I don't buy it. So with the example with the Breville was $500. I went into my fun money sinking fund. There was more than $500 in the account. So I bought the Breville and it was an amazing purchase. I would highly recommend using this method to make your splurges a little bit more objective. The high yield savings account that I use that lets you split up your money into these individual sinking funds is on my profile.